What's poppin', peeps? Welcome back to episode 15 of the Peep Lounge, where today our guest, sitting at over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube and 10K monthly listeners on Spotify, he is, in my opinion, the hooky monster of Nerdcore, the hook meister. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. JHBBoss.
Phoenix right when I point he objected. He say he with us, now his statement suspected. He fake. Get the kicking when I bring the taking. It's chop 101, finna teach him a lesson. Okay.
What's happening, y'all? What's good, bro? What's good, Dean? Thank you for having me, bro.
Dude, of course.
Appreciate it, bro.
I had to, man. I had to. You already know. And I likewise too. I appreciate you for being willing to hop on here and kind of just chat it up, BS a little bit, taking time out of your I know busy schedule. I know you're a busy dude.
Yeah, bro. A lot of traveling, a lot of moving and shit. It's
I was gonna say we recently got back from NPC, and that's crazy to think that was a month ago already now. But
time flying. Dude. Time flying like it was like a month ago.
Did you have a good time at NPC?
Oh no, absolutely, bro.
Did you come back? Because I know there was like a 50-50 divide of people coming back motivated and people coming back drained. Like, did you come back motivated and ready to work, or were you just drained from the weekend?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, like it's kind of like a mix of both. Cause like I ain't gonna hold you. After I got back, like I was just ready to work. I was ready to do a whole bunch and all that, like right. But as soon as I cause bro, I'm working on like a few things right now. As soon as I got done with most of them things, bro, I clocked out for like a week, bro. Took some time to rest, bro.
I feel it. Because at the same time, I came back ready and motivated, but I was just so mentally, because I'm not super I might seem like a super energetic and charismatic person over the internet like this, but IRL, I have a very low social battery. I'm very much more introverted than I am on the internet. So it's just, it doesn't take that much. I had a good time, but that battery drains quick. So as much
I feel like for them events, bro, I don't know. I feel like when those times come around, bro, my social battery be through the roof, because I just be happy to see everybody and jump. But afterwards, bro, I'd be out of it, bro.
Yeah, dude. Because I was dealing with after the first 2 days, because I arrived there on Thursday. And I left on Monday, but after the first couple of days, I was already getting headaches and stuff like that. I was popping aspirin every morning because it was just I just needed to get through the day. And it was just I was just all over the place. It's just because I got pulled hey, you want to go do this? Hey, you want to go do that? Hey, let's go here. Hey, I'm inviting you to this, and I'm just bro, I haven't even taken.
Right.
So it's just I didn't have any time for myself and just to reset.
Right, bro. People was go to the hotel, go to the B&B, go to the hotel.
And it's just and then people were surprised. It's dude, why are you leaving? It's only 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. Motherfucker, I've been up and at it since 10 o'clock this morning, man.
Yeah, bro.
I've been nonstop. But NPC was this was my first NPC, so getting to meet everybody for the first time was such a surreal moment. And even me being recognized too was such a surreal moment.
Your face pops up a lot in the community, bro. I wasn't even surprised about that jump. I seen you and I recognized you. I was oh shit, it's Dean, bro.
No, because here's the thing. And I remember because at the meet and greet, I ran into Game Boy, and I had my first conversation with Game Boy, and he's you look familiar, and I'm just I was just I do reactions and content on YouTube. He was
right.
Yeah. He's and then he was just I see this all over Twitter, my fucking Twitter profile picture.
Your profile picture, yeah, bro. Yes, bro.
And the amount of times I got that over the week, it's bro, I can't escape your Twitter. It's yeah, that's the point. I do so much shit on it. That's a secondary form of content for me, but it's just I'm all over Twitter.
Yeah, facts.
But JHB, like I said, appreciate you for hopping on here once again.
Bro,
my first thing,
appreciate you for having me, bro.
Dude, of course, man, of course.
Yeah.
How I normally start these all off, I kind of ask the same question to everybody every time or for every episode. Just how did you end up in the Nerdcore community? How did you start?
Dang, bro, dog. This go back a while.
Hey, we got time. We got take as much time as you need.
All right, bet. So look, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Nerdcore, bro. I'll start as early as maybe like 10 years old, bro. Like
Oh
I
damn! You
probably,
were a part of it for
yeah.
a decade. Damn.
No.
No, no,
I wasn't
no.
like a part, but like I
But
knew
like
of
you
it.
like you knew of it, like you were aware of it.
Yeah. Like, bro, yeah, since I was like 10, bro. Like I'm talking about like, I'm 10 years old, so I'm listening to like the Five Nights at Freddy's song and all that
Yep.
other junk. So like,
Yep.
like I hear all that and I'm like, man, that shit is fire. Cause it's like I was a big gamer when I was a kid. I mean,
Hmm.
I still be gaming now, but
Hmm.
gaming and all that. But like, like I was like 10 years old listening to that, and then like I just found like interest in like a whole bunch more artists like coming up. But like the main thing that really put me, in the like in the, I guess you could say, like the groove of things that I would like was probably like around like I was like 12.
Hmm.
I had first started like listening to like Shofu, Peso P,
Oh, yep.
Louverture, a lot of like SoundCloud era. If you're like familiar with that, like that's like
Yep.
a whole bunch of people around there around that time. But like, yeah, no, bro, I was like 12, bro. I'm like 20 now, so I was like 8 years ago.
Damn,
So like
you're
that's
only 20?
yeah, bro. I'm 20 years old, bro.
Oh my god, dude!
No,
I
it's
keep
hilarious.
thinking of how young people in this community, bro. I mean, you guys make me feel ancient, and I'm
Yeah,
not
bro.
even ancient, and I'm not even. I'm only
No, bro.
25, bro, but I feel like an old man in the community, man.
Nah, bro. Bro, folks make me feel like I'm a baby, bro. I was talking to CK9C, bro,
Oh, yep.
and I told him I was 20. He was like, "Oh, so you're like the baby of nerdcore." I'm like, "Baby of nerdcore,
Man, you're
bro."
like,
Bro, when I turned 20, I felt like I was old as shit, bro. I was like, "Oh my god, bro, I'm 20 years old, bro. I'm not even like young no more."
yeah,
Like,
because I hang around like people like Suyo and those guys all the time, and those guys
yeah,
are young as hell, 19, 20, 21,
right.
and
We around around my
I
age,
get
yeah.
flamed all the time. It's like, dude, you're fucking old. Like, how was the Great Depression? How was the Great Depression? Or were you there when the internet was made? Like, I receive that kind of shit
Nah,
all the
that's
time.
foul. That's super foul. But like, yeah, nah, bro. Like, basically, like around them circles, like Pete and all them, and then
Hmm.
I started getting more familiar,
Hmm.
expanding from like Pete to like maybe like Ham Sandwich, Breeden Boy,
Oh,
Schwabity, Restage, all
yep.
that, and then eventually we here.
We
So
here.
yeah, we here. You know
He's
what I'm
in the
saying?
spot. He's in
But,
the
like,
spot that he's in now.
yeah, facts. But yeah, no, like that's basically like how I got into nerdcore. I mean, like obviously like with like the music part, like I come down like a long line of like musicians and a whole bunch of other stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like, but like, obviously adding my interest into it, into the music and stuff like that is just like, same way you could ask a few artists and I'm pretty sure they would be able to tell you the same thing, like, but just in a different way.
Mhm. Yep.
So like, yeah.
So like you mentioned some of the names, right? And at least to me, from my perspective, kind of just like exploded out of nowhere. Like, and just like I saw you once, and then I started seeing you everywhere, like on just random people's track. And I'm pretty sure you probably knew this was going to get brought up at some point. But I think the most prominent track and where a lot of people probably were introduced to you was
Mhm.
on because of Schwabity's little Soul Eater trio, like his
Yeah.
trio of songs where you guys did like the Death the Kid, the Black Star, and just the overall Soulmeister tracks. Um,
Right.
and obviously all three tremendous tracks. Um,
Thank you, bro.
but did and that's where I get like your nickname, like the Hooky Monster, because for some reason I feel like you always just kill it, like on a hook. Whenever you
Yeah, no,
whenever you get put on a hook, I don't know what it is, but I just already know it's going to be a fucking banging hook. Like, how do you always approach your hooks when you make the music? Because like I said, it's always fire. So I'm curious what like your mentality when you go into making a fire hook.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like the way I attack a hook is like, I mean, like when it comes to like depending on what it is, like with melodies, like mainly since we're talking about like Look Like Death and the Soul Eater trio,
Yep.
like I would usually I just punch something in, like punch a melody in, like a mumble melody in, and if I like it, I'll keep it and probably do something with it. And if I'm not like rocking with it later, I'll just like approach it differently because I feel like
Mhm.
I feel like the most important part of a song to me is like the hook, bro. Because I
Oh,
mean
absolutely.
that's just the one thing that's coming around, like, you know, every now and then during the song, depending on how you make the song and things like that. So it's just like, you know, the hook always has to, it
Absolutely.
always gotta have some type of hook to it, like actually like an
And
actual hook to
it's
it.
good that you say that, because I, on a previous episode, this was like the fourth episode where I had like Austin Simon, the reactor musician.
Yeah.
He was saying, because he prides himself on making a good hook too, because he's always under that mindset where it's just like a good hook can like help you overlook just subpar verses.
Anything. Yeah.
But like, for example, if you have a bad hook but fire verses, that can ruin the whole song, right? If the hook is bad, but if you have a fire hook but just like mediocre verses, the song will still get a lot of plays because the hook is fire. So like the hook is like a key part in
Right.
in,
That's the main part that
yeah.
everybody like.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that is mad important for real. Like, I mean, that's just usually how I would approach it, just like realizing how important it is and stuff
Mhm.
like that. But like, you know, I mainly just be having fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, a lot of hooks that I do,
Mhm.
I'll punch in, bro. Like, I'll punch in off the dome. If I like got a melody like that I really like and I already have like the words and it's all just coming together at the same time, I'll write it down. But like most of the time, like usually I'm just punching in and
Gotcha.
like, you know, I just do things that like I would like. So it's like, you know, because I just think about like, you know, me being a listener as well. So
Oh,
it's like, you
gotcha.
know, if I like it, if I'm rocking with it, then it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But like if it's something that I'm really not rocking with, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
then do something
So
later.
you
What I'm
kind of
saying?
look at it from like the listener's perspective. It's like, hey, if I was on the other end of this track, would I think that this is would I think that this is a fire hook? Would I like this hook?
Yeah,
So and that's a good perspective to look at it from, just because obviously
yeah.
you want people to listen to your track. So having that perspective of just putting yourself in their shoes, I
Yeah,
like that.
no, it's different.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But so from what you just said, it seems like it just comes natural to you. Like at least the hook aspects come natural to you. But obviously
Yeah.
the
I
hook
mean, it's
the
just only
hook
reason why.
the
Yeah.
but obviously there's more to your game than just hooks, right? Obviously you're a rapper, you're just a full-fledged musician.
Oh yeah, word.
So you said that you came from a like a line of musicians, like so is your family musicians? I'm assuming then is that what you mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
your entire family just a bunch of musicians? Are they like producers? Are they like rappers,
Um,
artists? Like what
all of
aspect?
it, bro.
Oh, really?
Like singers, artists, producers, and like a whole bunch of junk. Like just like in like the family that I'm in, like we just like come from like a really long line of like just music and things like that.
Gotcha.
So it's just like, you know, usually it's just like a pass it on type thing, and like we all
I was
just
gonna say,
end
so
up
you
doing
kind of
the same
like were subjected to music at a very young age. Obviously,
thing.
you've
Yeah,
been a part like,
very young age. Yeah.
and so that also helps out a lot too when you've kind of been growing up around it. You can kind of see you started you had a head start when you
Yeah.
decided like you wanted to pursue music. You kind of had like a little cheat code, a little head start in the process because you grew up around all these musicians. But do you like sometimes
Yeah.
like run some of like your music ideas through your family at all, or do you kind of like keep that separate? Do you keep them away from your music?
I ain't gonna lie. Like I run my music by my family like pretty much all the time. Like especially like with the ones that I like, you know, working with, because like I also like working with family and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Like because it's just like I just like doing it just because it's fun,
Yep.
obviously.
Yep.
But like I feel as if like we're all pretty nice to, you know, just do that jump for fun, and it'll end up, you know, still sounding good, and
Yep.
we'll all always be happy with like the process, and even with like the, you know, the final and all that. Like
Hmm.
it's just like, you know, I feel like what's like really crazy about it though, like, is that like, bro, at first I ain't even like rap or nothing like
Oh,
that.
really?
Yes, bro, I did not like rap, bro. Like at all.
So
I
what was
was
your
such
go-to?
like I was, bro, my go-to for rap, bro, I feel like my go-to had to be like when I was like younger, and my brother was mainly the one like always freestyling around
Mhm.
me, and I was like a baby, bro. I was like little,
Yep.
and he would always try to like tell me to freestyle, and I used to hate that junk. He used to hate that junk because I would be like, bro, I can't do it. And now it's like, bro, that's like, bro, I love doing that, bro. Like, it's just crazy how far I had came with it. Because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even think I was gonna want to do music in the first place, bro. But I mean,
and hey, look at you now. You're doing pretty well for yourself currently, I would say.
Appreciate it, bro.
No, of course. Like I said, I be seeing you everywhere, man. You just make random appearances, which is crazy. You make random appearances on other people's stuff, but I don't see you making your own stuff. I'm kidding.
No. Hey. I can't even hate, bro. I can't even hate. It's facts, bro. But like, bro, I gotta like lock in, bro. I gotta tap in for my own.
You absolutely do. You absolutely 100% do. The streets and the suburbs need it.
Not for sure, bro. I appreciate it. I be getting so lost in these features, man. Like, bro, that's
you're in the Mix Williams like phase right now, where you just hop on other people's stuff.
Yes, bro. Me and Mix like literally doing the same shit. We talk about it every time we see each other, bro. Like, every single time, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. So obviously, for the people who are unaware. But if you're watching this, you probably know of JHB. You probably you got a rough idea of who he's about. You're a part of the Nerdcore collective Loop. And so I was gonna ask, like, how did you stumble across those guys, like your Ham, your Mears, your Dripsticks? Like, how did you stumble across the Loop boys?
I ain't gonna lie, it was probably like from the time where Pete used to do them talent shows, and I think I heard Ham Sandwich Truth Bullets, and that was like one of my favorite songs at the time, and I was like, yo. And plus on the like at the time it was quarantine, so we was all inside just doing shit.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, so I hear Truth Bullets, and that's about Danganronpa, but that's like one of my favorite anime video games. I promise you, bro. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I heard that first I heard the sample, and I'm like, oh, this is fire.
Yep.
Like, I didn't even get to let him rap, nothing like that. But like, no, like I heard that. I had that on repeat for a while, and I was already like in the groove of like becoming more of like getting into like being an artist and not just like doing this like as a hobby.
Oh,
kind of.
Yep.
So like, I had hit him up, and then we did a song like back 2021.
Yep.
And that's when the rest came. Like, I met Mir, then from Mir to Breton Boy to like a whole bunch of other people that I was like, being introduced to, just because that was like when I was first getting around in the scene and everything else like that. So like,
you were still trying to make a name for yourself, and like all the Loop Boys are extremely talented. They all bring something different to the table, and it's cool to see groups like that, because it's just like you guys were like one of the I would say the pioneers of like the Nerdcore collectives. Like, you guys, like, you have like your Otaku Underworlds and your Rumble Worlds and like your Loops. But you guys have been doing it for a while, and you guys have been together for a while. Do you guys ever get tired of each other? Like, be honest. Do you guys ever get tired of each other? You guys have been around so long.
Like, bro, I love them boys, bro. I love them to death. But like, we always be in VC just goofing off, bro. And it's just like, that's like the best part about it, bro. Like, they be like, bro,
it's the most non-serious shit.
Not serious shit ever, bro. Cole probably got like one of the worst like things of me ever, because bro, I'm telling you, when we goof off, bro, we be goofing off, bro. But like, I be having fun with
didn't you guys have like a stream playing like Monkey Ball or something?
Oh no, yeah. Man, look, bro.
The only thing I found that out about from the gyro scan, I was like, what the hell is that monkey ball that he just mentioned? Because he made it seem like,
it's because of blacks, bro. Blacks be wilding on there. You just be getting mad, and I just be sitting there in the back instigating and laughing. So it's just like, you're gonna have to tell me off screen what the monkey ball incident was, because I was so curious about it coming into this when I was doing a little bit of research, because I have no idea what it is. Bro, Luke got a whole bunch of like goofy events that didn't happen, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Dude. Well, it's good. It's good that you guys after the like what you said, like 4 years of you guys being around, you guys aren't tired of each other. You guys still enjoy being around each other and doing shit together.
Yeah, word, facts. And my brothers, bro, like, for real.
Of course.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy, like how like that all came together. Cause I ain't even gonna lie, like I had walked up to Ham like MomoCon 2022, like, you know, on like a joking tip, kind of like, it was just like, hey bro, let me join Loop, bro. He was like, hey bro, you gotta talk to the big dogs about that. You gotta talk to Poe and Mir. And I was joking, but then I was like, hey, you know what though? These boys kind of cool. I mean, like, cause bro, with individual people in Loop, like they have all like literally been there since like ground up for me, at least, like since I was like zero type shit, like, and like it's just like, you know, I felt like that was just really where home was at, like being around them, freestyling with them, working with them all the time, and like seeing their processes, even like with them working or anything like that, or them seeing my process when I'm working or anything like that. Like it's just like I feel like that's just where I fit in, like perfect.
And like I said, that's good to see. That's good to see that you guys, like you said, you guys have that bond with one another. Because nowadays it just seems like within the community things just go up in smoke every day. And so it's just, like the fact that you guys have like a solid foundation still, and you guys still rock with each other heavy, and you guys still do shit all the time. It's really cool to see. But I also do want to point out, and I'm putting this out into the universe, right? I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I'll cut this out if I'm not allowed to say this. But
go ahead.
But I followed the Loop page, right? The Loop Twitter page.
Yeah.
And they followed me back for very temporarily. And and I want to point out, because it was Cole. He thought he was on his own account when he followed back. But he did say I was an unofficial member of Loop for about 10 seconds. So
hey bro, listen.
That's going in the bio. That's 100% going in the bio.
Hey bro. If it's in the bio, bro, and folks is wondering, bro, secret safe with me, bro. I ain't hear nothing, bro.
So I just want to point out that I was a part of Loop for about 10 seconds. Okay,
10 seconds, yeah, bro.
So I'm one of the Loop. Right. I'm one of the Loop guys, man. So it was nice chilling with you guys for those 10 seconds.
No, for sure. Nah, bro, that's hilarious.
But you also mentioned a little bit earlier that you're a big gamer.
Yeah.
What do you be playing? What's your top 3 right now?
Top 3 right now.
Right now. What do you be playing?
I play a lot of Tekken 8.
Oh, are you a big fighting game guy? You're a big fighting game guy?
Yeah, I'm a big fighting game guy for sure. Like I play a lot of Tekken. Right now I'm getting back into Fighter Z, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I like that because it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's basically, dude, you
like gotta run that smoke with me on Storm 4, bro. Storm 4.
Oh, we can run Storm 4. I rock with Storm 4.
Dude, I haven't played in like 2 years, but I was so goated at that. So give me like a half hour to warm up, get my groove back.
Bro,
you don't want that.
I used to play in like middle school, bro. Like all the time, nonstop, bro. I used to go to my friend. I used to walk to my friend's house to play the game, bro.
Dude, it was like, I had so much fun playing. And here's the thing: I'm terrible at fighting games. But for some reason, I was good at Storm. I don't know what the hell. Like, if you wanted me to do like a 2D like fighting game, like your Tekkens, your Street Fighters, your Mortal Kombats, I'm terrible. I'm fucking atrocious. But for some reason, I was just really good with Storm 4, and that's the one game that I latched to because I was good at it.
Yeah, no, that's wild, bro. Bro, Storm 4, we could run that. I only know like maybe a few people in the community that really play Storm 4 like that. I
haven't played it in a couple of years, but I'm always down to boot it back up and run the fade with anybody.
Right.
So you don't be playing any like your Fortnites or any of those games at all?
Shooters, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like I feel like I don't know. I don't think I'm really like too big of a fan of shooters, but like I do.
That's me.
Like play. Yeah. Like I don't know. It's just something. It's just I'm just not really a big fan of shooters. If it's not like Fortnite, maybe because like I could play Fortnite with my friends and be fine, and that's like, you know, that's still considered a shooter game. Then I mean, okay, maybe Fortnite, and then like anything else, like I don't know, but. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else I play.
People are legit shocked at the fact that when I tell them, like, I never played Call of Duty growing up. I never played any of those games. Like, I'm not a big, like, especially first-person shooters. I'm just, here's the thing. I love playing games, but I'm fucking terrible at like 90% of them. So I just stick to my gotcha games now. Like your Honkais. I'm like Black Diamonds. I just invest all my time in gotcha games.
Right.
But yeah, I've never grown up. I've never really seen the appeal of like shooter games or anything like that. Like I'll play them. Like I played a lot of Apex with a buddy of mine because he liked playing it, and it was just, we would have a good time together. But I would never find myself booting it up on my own. Like if I'm playing Fortnite with a group or something like that, I'll have a good time. I'll make it a good time. But I've never seen the appeal of it.
I mean, I see the appeal for sure. It's just like, it's just really like not even my type of game for real. So like, I'll play a little Call of Duty, and I'll play like Fortnite, maybe some Rogue Company, something like that. Like,
Rogue Company. Dang. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say I haven't heard of that game in years, a couple years.
Yeah, no, I rock with Rogue Company, bro. I've been playing that jump for years, bro. That's crazy.
You still play it?
For a long time. I play it a little bit. Like I play it like every now and then.
Oh, gotcha.
Like
you boot it up if you got nothing else better to do.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite game? What's your favorite game of all time?
All time.
All time. Like if you had to narrow it down to one.
To one, Jesus, bro.
Like I'll give you mine right now. Any game in the Zelda series. I love Zelda. That's my shit.
Fair. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even know. I feel like my favorite gotta be like Melee, bro.
Oh,
like I rock with Melee heavy. Yeah, Smash, bro. I rock with Melee so heavy, bro. Now, one thing I'm gonna say though. Bro.
What's up?
When it comes to Smash and I'm playing with like everybody else, like, bro, they be whooping my ass, bro. They be beating my ass, bro. I be getting them sometimes, bro, but like niggas like Ham or like P or anybody that I'm just like chilling with, we in VC or like we like IRL playing the game, bro.
Yeah.
Hell nah. I'm gonna be playing like it's Evo, bro. They play like it's Evo for real. I'll be like,
this is probably gonna like tick some people off who watch this, but I've never actually played any of the Smash games ever. I know I've never played like the new one on the Switch. I don't even own a Switch. And I've never played like Brawl or Melee back in the day. Like actually, I think I maybe played for like 5 minutes on the N64, but that obviously that's 10 minutes. You ain't gonna. That's like one game.
Oh yeah, no, right, like.
But I've never played it, and I hear people talk about it and say how good of a game it is. But for some reason, I just never got into it,
bro. It's like, bro, that junk is like real life fun, bro. Like I like started off obviously horrible. Like I'm way better now, but like I started off like. Or
he claims he's better now. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Hey, but I low key be running it, bro. I feel like them type of games like are just really fun. Like depending on who you play with.
Yeah,
for real. And then on top of that, like I just grew up on a game like that. So it's just like. Types of games that'll like bring people together and something like that. Like I rock with, but like Melee, bro, that's been like my go-to to like, or not even Melee in specific, just Smash Bros in general is like a go-to to like just like chill with the homies, play and like laugh, talk, do whatever. Like you know.
That's the thing that I always enjoy because when people like ask me like, oh, hop on this game, like, oh, let's run this. Man, I'm not hopping on there to try hard, man. Like I'm not. Don't expect me to like if we're playing like Fortnite. Don't expect me to drop like 10 kills. Like don't expect me to just try hard. I'm just there for the funny moments and the vibes, man. That's all. Because at the end of the day, that's how I'm gonna make the most fun of it. I've never been the type to really like take games super seriously like that. Like shout out to the people who do and become like really good at games.
No, for sure. But
I feel like. The better you get at a game, like the more miserable you become, which is really weird because then you just start taking it more and more seriously.
Serious, bro. Yes, and it'll get you, bro.
Yes, so it's just like I don't take games that seriously because it's just like at the end of the day, it's not that serious.
No, of course not. It's a game, of course. I'm a little guilty of it, only because it's taking just a little bit. Because, bro, them niggas on Tekken be pissing me off, bro. Like I'm nice at Tekken though. Don't play. I promise you, bro.
I'm gonna learn Tekken just to beat you. I'm just gonna learn how to play Tekken just to beat you.
I promise you, bro, I'm confident to tell you that can't happen, bro. Like I promise you,
Next year, NPC. Somebody come back to this moment. I'm gonna learn how to play Tekken, and at NPC next year, we're gonna run it.
Oh yeah, we gonna run it for sure. Bet that. We can run that. We can run it. We can run that. We can run Smash. Like
we can run all.
We can run the gauntlet, bro.
Best 2 out of 3. You pick a game. I pick a game. We pick a neutral game. Best 2 out of 3.
Yeah, easy. That's easy.
But yeah, no, I always prioritize just having a good time because, like I said, people who try and that type of stuff, because it's the people that try the most and want to invest so much time, and then they just do nothing but complain about the game. Like the amount of times people complain about
right, bro.
they load up Fortnite every day, but then they complain about how bad Fortnite is. Like what kind of logic if it's I don't get it.
It sounds like League of Legends, bro. I don't know how. Bro.
That's actually a good perfect example. Perfect example.
Like, bro, I don't even play League of Legends, right? But like I see them play and I'd be like, bro,
dude,
I wouldn't even be able to do it. I'd be so pissed, bro.
It's crazy.
It's so much. Like, cause I understand it now because like of how long I've been seeing it.
Yeah.
But like it's just like, bro, I wouldn't be able to play no damn League of Legends with no randoms, bro.
Absolutely. And it's crazy because this brings up a moment in my head, and actually it was in this server that we're in right now, where they were talking about like Dead by Daylight. Obviously, I'm assuming you know about that game.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But apparently, it's the Dead by Daylight. It's known for having one of the most like toxic fan bases. And apparently, and longest solo ever. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
I think they were talking about like a potential like FNAF collab or something like that, and how longest solo ever was like interested in trying the game now, and people in the server who played Dead by Daylight was like, nah, you don't subject yourself to it, and it's bad like, when you have people who play your game.
People telling you to not play it, bro. They're saying, bro, save the stress, save your time.
Like we're too far gone, bro. But you could be saved.
Yeah, bro. I'll be like, bro.
And I hear that same thing about League of Legends, Valorant. I know a lot of people like Valorant can be pretty toxic. I used to play Valorant religiously. I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah, Valorant is extremely toxic. Now that I know.
Yeah. In 2021, it's kind of hypocritical that I say this, because I said that because it's just like I said that I wasn't a big fan of shooter games, but for the year of 2021, and this is before I really started investing in Nerdcore content. I was just like streaming random shit. I think 2021, they do like a Twitch recap at the end of the year for like streamers and stuff like that. I was in the top 3% of most time streamed for Valorant, in the top 3%. And a lot of people play Valorant. A lot of people play Valorant.
I was about to say, hella people be playing. That means you was like, you was labbing.
And here's the thing. And the thing is, I'm dog shit.
No,
I invested all that time. Didn't get any better. Did not get any better.
Oh hell no.
But to change the subject a little bit. So back to the music, back to the bread and butter.
Where?
But obviously, you kind of had your own little mini come up. You still got a lot of growth more left to do. Like the sky's the limit for you. But you've come up this far already in the community, and you kind of obviously everybody has their start at zero. I was curious, like based on your experience, do you have any advice for some of like the smaller artists looking to really make a stamp or grow in the community?
To make a stamp or grow in the community, I feel like it's like a main, probably like 3 things, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
What's up?
Like search for opportunities for sure. Because I mean, like, well, it's different now.
Yeah.
But like back like maybe like 2021 or like 2020 to like maybe 2022. Like, obviously when like a lot of people were streaming more and like checking out music more and things like that. And I mean, a lot like I see like maybe a good handful of people that still do that, like do those types of tweets and stuff like that. Like I know that Diggs does those types of tweets where like, you can drop your music under the tweets. You do them. Yeah, I was about to say.
I do them literally every fucking weekend. Every fucking weekend.
Bro. I'm already doing. Like you and other reactors
Yep.
and like
I know
you know what I'm
FaZe
saying?
does his
Like,
like batch reactions where he'll put in a bunch of smaller artists on top of some of the bigger ones too, kind of
yeah.
blend them together.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like I feel like that type of stuff is very like it's very key to like where you can get like seen,
Mhm.
looked at and things like that.
Yep.
Work with people, bro. Like this is a community. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of people to work with.
Absolutely.
Plenty of people. And if you know
Absolutely.
you got the talent like that, like obviously, like work with some peers, and work like just make something and just do whatever y'all want to do. Just drop that jump and
Yep.
see where it goes. Don't be afraid to drop, bro. Like, and that's crazy coming from me, but don't be afraid to drop. Don't be afraid to drop. Like,
But I know the one thing that a lot of smaller like, and this doesn't even just apply to like musicians, just anybody in like a creative field, content creation, whatever. They're super afraid to like they expect to be perfect off the bat.
and that's also a big thing, bro.
And it's just like
criticism and everything like that. Like, I'm telling you, that
like,
all comes with.
Unless you're a
like,
prodigy, unless you're just a natural born prodigy, I promise you, whatever if you're starting out on anything, you're probably gonna be a little booty starting out. That's just a fact of it. But
bro, I'm telling you, bro. Folks that are trying to come up now, y'all got it good. Because if y'all would have got embarrassed on stream or anything like that, because folks was laughing at your verses, hooks, or anything like that, bro, I'm telling you, y'all got it good. Y'all got it good, bro.
And it's just like I feel like for some reason people, a lot of smaller art. This doesn't apply to everybody. I'm not saying this applies to everybody, but there's some people out there who like submit something for people to listen to for like streams or whatnot, and then whoever it may be who's listening to it or reacting or reviewing it will give some like criticisms about it, and then they'll just take offense to it. And I'm just like,
bro, listen, bro.
Yeah, I don't get it.
We came across some things like that, like Loop as a whole, like have came across some things like that while doing like music streams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro, like that's like also like that's basically the three, bro. Just like working with people and like, just taking opportunities when you can, and your criticism that is being given to you, like taking in criticism, bro. Like, you can't like just expect everybody to like your shit, bro. Like, obviously everybody's going to hear things different.
Absolutely.
Like, especially when it comes to music, like people are going to hear things different. So maybe one thing somebody likes like really like a lot, and then another person might think that shit is trash, right?
Yeah, of course.
But like, but that's where it comes into like working on things and like forming as an artist, because you got plenty of things that you can work on and plenty of things you're good at. So it's like you take your strong suits and you do your strong suits, and even take some of the weak things that you've had before and worked on them like while you're in your strong suit. You know what I'm saying? Like especially since like when you're working and you got like a whole bunch of stuff like on your mind and everything else like that, bro, like just like put that all into a song and try your best to make that shit sound as like good as you can, bro.
Absolutely, because stuff like that is what helps people connect to you as the artist. And if you can build some sort of connection, you're like 1 foot in the door. If you can build a connection with your listener base, 100%.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
100%. Because it's just like
don't take the criticism too hard or nothing like that.
Because
all of that
you could
just like
even the bigger artists.
It's literally help, bro.
Even some of the bigger artists, like there's some things that you could criticize some of the bigger artists for that like they don't make perfect stuff or whatever. Like they're not like they're not immune to criticism, just like you're not immune to criticisms about stuff like that. They're still improving stuff. You is a perfect example. You're probably still working on stuff and trying to improve on aspects. And stuff like that.
Always.
So don't think that just because you're a smaller artist that you're the only one to receive all these criticisms. I just don't understand, like, me being the person, like, obviously, like I said, I do these reaction streams every weekend. Bunch of smaller artists submit their stuff, I react to them, and I try to be as respectful as possible when I give criticisms. Because obviously, but it's just like there's some people who have taken offense. It's like, oh, how did you not like this? Like, it's like, I'm sorry. I'm a nice dude, but I'm gonna keep things honest. But it's just
It's
like,
just like I feel like that whole thing is just like I don't know, bro. I feel like a lot of artists that do that just that's one thing that really shows like how far you can go as an artist
yeah,
too.
if
Like
you can
that's one of
take
the
the
main
criticisms,
things.
and actually improve, you'll get to where you
You'll
will be.
make it far, bro. I promise you, you'll make it far, bro. Like I used to like feel the same way when I felt like I had gotten criticism from like other artists or other people in general, like, but like when I actually applied the work towards what they said I should fix up or what they think could sound better, like that eventually became something that was like, okay, well, they was right. And I actually like that junk. And multiple other people like it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You just
Yep.
gotta take criticism, bro. Like, please do not take it and then be like, oh, he's just shitting on me, or he's just trying to get a laugh out of me or a clip out of me or anything like
Yep.
that, bro. First of all, know where you are submitting your music, because if you know that shit is getting live streamed, bro, I'm telling you, that's like one of the biggest. That's the hot seat,
Yeah,
bro.
and
Live stream reactions, that's
yep.
the hot seat. Depending on who's
Because
streaming for real, that's the hot seat.
like I said, I involve myself with a lot of like, because I'm trying to hopefully be the one to like eventually like bridge the gap between like smaller and bigger artists. Like I try to be super involved with like both sides.
Yeah,
And
right.
I know on the smaller side, a lot of people are like get like upset with some like the bigger artists who do like, oh hey, submit me your stuff, like and I'll review it like on a stream or whatever, and then they feel like when the stream comes by and they get to their song, they feel like they're just like there's no actual like review going on. They're just there to laugh at whatever track that they submitted, and they're not actually doing anything of like constructive, like or anything like that. And I know a lot of people get like upset with some of the artists after, and it's just like, bro. First off,
You don't need to do that, bro.
yeah. First off, and I say this out of respect to everybody who watches this. If you're a smaller artist,
Oh yeah, where
but first off, one, you probably, if you're submitting like your tracks, you should always go into it knowing the fact that, oh hey, like they might laugh at it, they might, especially if you're just starting out and etc.
Yeah.
If you know if it's
And
not perfect,
they've never heard you, bro.
yeah, exactly.
So like if you're really different for real, like they're going to adjust to what they are listening to, whether it brings a laugh out of them or anything.
Yep.
Because I mean they're gonna listen to the song.
Yep.
You just gotta let it cook. You just gotta let them review.
And it's just like, and second off, at the end of the day, if they say they don't like your track, or if they're laughing at it, who cares? Like
Right.
it's not, if you enjoy the music, if you enjoy making music and you want to do this, if you want to make this into a living at some point, you want to dedicate and make this into a career, like the only people's opinions that truly matter are the people that are listening to your stuff. So so it's just like, if you submit it to other artists and get their opinions, like, yeah, you could take their criticisms, you can do it, but at the end of the day, as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, it doesn't matter what the other person says. Absolutely.
Right. As long as you're having fun, bro.
Yeah,
like
that
that's
too.
one of the biggest that's one of the biggest things that I learned from like just submitting my music anywhere.
Yep.
Like for real. Because I used to submit my music like everywhere, like just to get it reviewed or looked at or anything like that. Like it's very important to know that this is music that you make, and you're making it because you like it.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you want to put it out, you want other people to hear it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're making it for them.
Yeah.
If you want to make stuff for other people, that's perfectly fine. But if you know that you got it like that, and you know that you like your style, and what you're honing into is something that you like, you just got to keep doing you, bro.
Yeah.
Because eventually somebody gonna like that shit.
That's very valid.
You can't think nobody's gonna like it just because you're the only like you feel like you're the only person that likes it. Like, no, bro, that's not even true, bro.
It's just like,
Plenty of people
for example,
like anything.
If an artist submits the same song to 5 different people, don't be surprised if not all 5 people enjoy it, or they like it, or they critique it, or like that's just feasibly not possible, right? Yeah. So it's just like, I hate when people, and like I said, it's just they're scared of criticism. So that's pretty much like the gist of this conversation, is people who are scared to take the criticisms, and like, I'm not trying to be like sound as like a dick by saying this. It's just
Oh
one
no,
thing.
and that's the thing, bro. Like to think that you are sounding offensive while just telling the truth.
Yeah.
It's just like it's wild because it's like it shouldn't even be taken that way, but there are so many different people
Yeah.
that have taken offense towards not winning a contest or towards getting criticism of like, oh, I didn't like this, or
Yep.
maybe getting a little bit of a laugh out of somebody because you did something on the song that sounded funny. And it's like, bro,
Yep.
like it's not like you got to realize, bro, like you can't just always 100% be angry at the person that isn't like liking your stuff. If anything, you should appreciate them if they're even reviewing your stuff.
Yep.
Because I know a lot of time, like I know a lot of time where like back then when everybody used to stream and stuff like that would come up a lot with like everybody like that used to do them kind of contests. Like when Oddwin would do his rap contest, somebody would be upset. Schwab reviews music. He says somebody shit boring because it's not doing enough, like, or doing much for him.
Yep.
Then they'll be like, "Oh, well, bruh."
Hell,
like,
I even did an open verse
blah,
contest
blah, blah. Like,
earlier this year, and there was people who were upset that they like, oh hey, because I did like this whole thing where I just like open verse contest. We're gonna pick a top 4 or whatever, and then we'll pick like the winner between them. There was people like, oh, I should have been in the top 4. Like I should have been. It's like at the end of the day, it's not that serious. Like it's just like.
Yeah, bro.
I just do that shit to have fun.
Some,
yeah, I just do that
sure.
for people to have fun with.
Yeah, I know for some they take that like very serious because like you know like it's a different it's like different with other people. Yeah, with how they take criticism and how they take their music or how serious they take their music, because somebody will submit something and think that they'll have like the best song in the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, and confidence is always like 100% key. But like, bro, you got to be very open-minded though, bro. You can't just hop up in there and be like, and I'm not saying don't be confident. I'm just saying like, you got to be open-minded towards like where opinions can come from and what opinions it could be towards your music.
Like there's a difference between confidence and cockiness and arrogance. Like there's a difference between the two.
Facts, bro.
But
like either way though, you know, you if you could do that, you could take criticism. If you can sit there and genuinely share your music and even bro share it with your peers to even like let them review, or like you share it like in general, like just to anybody, like just to the whole world, and like you take them type of reviews like from people in the comments or anything like that, or like anything, bro, as long as you just stay consistent and genuinely like enjoy what you're doing, like whether that be in the forefront or in the back. Like if you're in the forefront just dropping stuff, that's cool. If you're in the back just cooking things up, just working and just showing it to peers and trying to see like what's it and what's not it, like, you know, that's cool too, bro. Like as long as you're having fun and as long as you're doing it for real and not like, you know, causing no trouble towards anybody else or anything like that, like I feel like that's where you really can get. Like it all really, at the end of the day, it all really depends on the person you are.
Absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly with that statement. It's just like like I said, just if you enjoy it, that's at the end of the day, that's your opinion at the end of the day is the only one that matters. What you think of it. Obviously, like if you're as a musician, and this even applies to content creation too, but just as a creator in some aspect, obviously you want to take in like note of what like your listeners or your viewers and all those guys are saying. But at the end of the day, you gotta just do what you gotta do. Just do what you gotta do. Have fun with it, and if you're having fun with it, then it'll resonate with. And then people notice that type of shit too. When people are having fun putting the stuff that they're putting out and stuff like that. And hell, some people even like watching people, because one of the things, because like I said, I do these open reactions every weekend. Some of the same people send me their new stuff every single week, every 2 weeks, whenever they drop, and just hearing that progress. Like I criticize some, and then they improve on it. That's some of the coolest, because it's just like
part, bro.
Absolutely,
I'm telling you, that's like
watching people.
Part.
And it's just like it
really hear the difference. And after you give them criticism, that shows that you can really like listen in on the criticism and be like, all right, bet I got you easy.
Yes, and
when you do that jump, I'm telling you, that's like one of the best parts, bro.
Absolutely. But okay. So you probably seen this a little bit earlier. I normally go through. I post whenever I get a guest solidified for the Peep Lounge. I take to Twitter or X or whatever the fuck you want to call it. and I tell people, it's like, hey, what kind of topics, what kind of questions do you want to see be brought up for this particular person? And I took to Twitter earlier today, and I got a couple of things lined up here to ask you or to talk about. So we're gonna get into those. This first one comes from somebody you know quite well. This comes from the one and only Dripstick. Shout out Drip.
That's my
Mad
hey,
underrated.
Bro, we perform tomorrow, bro. We perform tomorrow.
I did see that. I did see that. Shout out you guys. Shout out to you guys for real.
Now we gonna run that up. You're gonna see some clips on Twitter probably tomorrow.
It's crazy. So. You want to know before we get into it? I'm offended because of where I'm at in the US. Nobody ever comes to me, bro. Nobody ever fucking comes to like. I would love to go see you and Drip perform live, bro. But I'm nowhere near anything, bro. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere, and it pisses me off. I would love to go out there and support and see you guys kill it. A lot
of folks in the community, cause I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
Well, but at least like with certain people, like they can live somewhere, but and then they got like a couple of other people around them. So at least they got some people around. I live in the middle of like there's like 3 people total where I'm at, and it's just like because fun fact, I live in North Dakota.
Where
there's like 3 people in the entire state.
Bro.
So it's just like nobody ever. Obviously, I don't expect them to come up to fucking bumfuck North Dakota, but
no, right? Like, but North Dakota.
Yeah, all we have is farm fields. That's literally all we have. That's our only appeal, and me, of course. But that's another topic.
I'm like, bro, you like the only reactor, only like anybody I know from North Dakota, bro.
Oh, I get that literally all the time. No, I recently found out that Rice Records lives actually a couple hours away from me, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Word.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. Yeah. I'm familiar with him. I've seen his name a couple times.
Yeah.
That's lit, though. That's lit.
But no, for real. I hope you guys kill it tomorrow. I hope people take videos and I can see that shit on socials later.
For sure, bro. No, we gonna run that up. We gotta run it up,
dude.
We got to.
But hope you guys have a good time and good luck with your guys' performances on that one. But back here, Dripstick wants me to bring up. He's like, I'd want to hear about his experience performing at NPC/MomoCon and asks what sets him apart from other artists in the scene.
Word. My experience at NPC and MomoCon, I mean,
good shit, by the way. You were part of a couple people's sets, and I remember you went crazy for those ones. So good shit on those.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Like for real, I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Like, at MomoCon, that junk was like fun because that's one of my first, like, that's like one of the first times I performed like my own like stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like that was like really the main thing that made it different, just like performing my own stuff, like letting that be one of like the first few times that I've done it before. Like it's just cool to see like a whole bunch of people like actually rocking with your stuff and like and then cool realizing that you are able to do these things and like you could go to different places and stuff like that to like to give your music exposure and go live and everything like that. Cause like that's like MomoCon, that's all in Atlanta, bro.
Yeah.
Like you could literally perform anywhere in Atlanta. But like MomoCon was very cool though. It was very cool. It was really cool that I had, bro, like I performed this song, Sukuna, that's coming out like I'm gonna say like next week. I'm gonna give it next.
Okay. Next week. By next week he means 2025.
No way, bro.
No, I'm playing.
No. You good, bro. But like it was just cool to see like everybody was rocking with it. I had like this dude in this Sukuna cosplay like going ham on the song. He was going ham. Like he heard that jump before. I was like, that's fire. Like experience, like performing is just like, I don't know, it's a very different experience. It really motivates me, at least, to like, like travel more and like do a lot more live things. Like shoot, doing like videos and anything like that, like, or just flying to do videos with other like artists and things like that. Like just so that I know, like, if we're all at the same event and I'm performing or something, like I'm throwing the homie on the stage every
Absolutely.
time.
And I can only
I'm not
imagine
even gonna lie.
from like a live performance setting, just like that dopamine rush whenever like you see when you're performing and you see the crowd rocking with your shit.
Yeah,
And it's
bro,
just like that
is
adrenaline,
so
that
wild.
dopamine
It's
must
so
hit like
wild.
crack.
It's crazier at NPC because that's like, bro, that was a lot of people
Absolutely.
in that building.
Dude, next year's gonna be crazy. I think they can hold up to like 4,000 people in that new venue in Dallas.
Bro, Dallas is gonna be a movie, bro. It's gonna
Absolutely.
be so crazy.
It's gonna be such a good time. But
But yeah, like that like performing at MomoCon was cool. Like that was really fun,
Yeah.
especially going after so many great artists like E the Weeb, Mir, 954 Mari, Callan B,
yep.
Black Diamonds, Ty Weezy, like fire, bro. Omega Sparks,
Yeah.
fire, bro. I'm telling you, Omega Red.
Oh, yep.
Like it's just really cool to do, especially with like people that I know and that I rock with to a heavy, very heavy degree. Cause like, those are my peoples for real. And like going to see them and then just going to perform and just doing my thing in general, like that experience is crazy. It's even crazier at NPC, a lot more people about the same thing. It's all performing.
Yep.
So it's just like, but that junk is very fun, like very, very fun.
Yep.
And like what was it? He said, what sets me apart
from other artists in the community?
I ain't gonna lie, like I genuinely think like, cause this is something that I really want to display like a lot more, especially since I'm at like more of like a smaller state and like I'm more on like I'm still on the come up. Like I definitely want to show more of like more versatility in my music. Cause I really like bro, like making music is just so fun. Like I'll be able to do whatever. And like it has like a lot of freedoms to it. And it's like I've made so many different songs like that I've enjoyed, that I've sent to people and they've enjoyed and everything else like that. It's like, so I mean, I feel like showing my versatility more and showing where I can hone in at any moment is really like what can show that I'm really different at. Cause like a lot of people can't really like get in touch with that. Unless you're naming names like big names or even like other people that have just came from that type of cloth in general. Like I like it's just like that's just something that I feel like makes that I just feel like that's something that would make me different against like other artists or anything like that. Same thing with my peers. Like I feel like we're all just different in our own ways, like in the way we make music, and it's just such a cool thing to hear. So it's like, and I really feel like when it comes to a time where I can like showcase that,
like properly showcase
like I feel like that's really where, like, because I know that I already have like kind of a spike on where I'm at right now, but like I feel like that's really where I'm a get like good eyes and like good like features and things like that. Because like like I've displayed a few things, but like I haven't like actually like display things that I really want to display, like because it's just it's music, you know what I'm saying? Like a whole lot of like freedom, creativity, of course, all that. And it's like I just got so many things that I could just show you, bro. Like I got too many things I could show you.
And in your case in particular, like I said, you kind of got like a spike to where you are now. So now a lot of people in the community, like they know of you, they have eyes on you. But what you do now with it, like it's just like, okay, I got these eyes on me. How do I capitalize?
I feel like how I do it now, like it's just way different from when Look Like Death came out, when anything came out that people have seen me on or anything like that. Like, because I mean, I've gotten older and just gotten better with my craft and like
absolutely
just having a lot more fun with it and expanding it more and just that's like really the good part about it. Like when you get in that groove and like that's your shit for real. Like, and you hone in on that, like I feel like you feel unstoppable, bro. Like I be feeling unstoppable, bro. Like for real. Even seeing the other homies do it, be unstoppable, bro. Like doing they type of styles, doing they type of raps, doing they type of performances is fire, bro.
Yep.
Like, but I feel like that's really what puts me apart, like from other artists. Like just the things that I do, the music that I make, like in general, like just in general.
How you approach, like your approach to everything. Yep. I respect that. I respect that. This next question comes from another person you're quite familiar with. At least I think you're quite familiar with. Comes from Black Diamonds.
Oh yeah, that's my dog. Yeah.
I apologize in advance for this question. He's like, where the verses at?
Where the verses at, bro? Bro, listen, bro. Hey, I don't know exactly. I don't know if he exactly means like something specific that he wanted me on, or just
that's
like,
what I took it as. Is like maybe he was supposed to. You were supposed to be on something, and you just haven't gotten back to him. Or
I know that I have like I got like pretty sure I got like one Black Diamonds open on me that I've had in the tuck for a while, like worked on all that. But I just be keeping shit in the tuck so much, bro, and it's so stupid. And it's not even for any given reason. Yeah. I mean, it's just because I just make a lot of music, bro. So like anytime I would be on the one thing, I'll go back to my files and be like, oh shit,
I got this. Go ahead and
send that. Let me get this. Let me get this. So it's just like, you know,
every time you open up the file folder, you just see something new. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, right. Like, but like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Diamonds, I got you, bro. I've been cooking, bro. Like all throughout the summer, I just been preparing myself and been like, you know, just having more fun with like music and stuff like that, finding new ways to like just do things and things like that. Like I just been cooking, bro. I just been in the back, but it's okay. I'm finna pop out and show niggas in a little bit. So,
dude, speaking of, I was at that little like after party at NPC.
Yeah,
I was there
bro,
very briefly, because like I said, I'm super like introverted, so I was there for like an hour and a half.
So you seem not like us, right? You seen us up there, bro?
That's what I was gonna comment on. I seen you in the hour that I was there. I seen you guys play that like 3 times.
3 times, yes, bro. They ran it back, and every time they ran it back, no matter where I was, ran to the stage. You could catch me all the way outside. I ran to the stage. Catch me in the front, ran to the stage. In the bathroom, ran to the stage.
It's like you're just like mid piss. He's like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Nah, like for real, I'm like, bro, nah, not like us. That's that shit, bro. That shit was bumping though, for real.
Oh
like,
no,
I liked it every
the
time
energy was immaculate when it came out, but I was like, God damn, like how many times is this gonna come up? Oh, they're just every song in between, Not Like Us, just it was like an intermission for for Not Like Us to come back.
Right, bro. That shit is hilarious though. Like that shit was so funny when they kept running it back, bro. It was so funny, bro.
I remember the funniest thing. I remember seeing like clips all over after it happened, clips all over Twitter of people like showing videos of the whole stage full of people jamming out to Not Like Us, and the one comment that I kept seeing everywhere. It's like, there's a lot of white people on that stage.
Yo, nah, bro, that's funny as shit.
He's like,
bro.
You think somebody said it? And people were like so guaranteed, like, yeah, somebody said it. Somebody said it. Somebody said it.
Hey, bro, I ain't hear that shit while I was up there, bro. I ain't hear that shit while I was up there.
But I remember seeing that everywhere. I was like, damn, do you just assume people are out there saying it, man? Like, come on, man.
Right, like that's wild. Like we got things to do, bro. We can't be fucking around like that.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, but the after party seemed like it was a good time for all you guys. Like I said, I'm just not a big party person, so like I felt uncomfortable. I'm not gonna say it like I didn't feel like uncomfortable, but I just felt out of my element being there.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's just like, because I was just like, I didn't really like talk to many people. The only time I really talked to people was when they came up to me. I was kind of like on my own little bubble and stuff like that, and it's just like I felt awkward being there. So I was just like, you know what? I'd rather just go home and just not look like I'm just out of place here.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel like, you know, like I ain't gonna lie. Like that whole environment, of course it was fun. Everybody was like, you know, just like having a great time, but that hoe can get loud.
Yeah.
Tell you that.
Absolutely.
That hoe can get loud, boy.
Absolutely. I will be, because Ben Schuler was the one who invited me there, because I'm pretty close friends with Ben. And I pulled up there, and he was the first person I seen. And when he was like, dude, like, welcome, yada, 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 like drinks are all on NPC. I'm like,
yeah, no, bro. Yeah,
that's
fuck? Crazy, right? Like,
the fuck? Like, it was like an all-you-can-drink buffet in there, man. So I was like, no shit, no wonder you guys were all having a fucking good-ass time, man. It was free drink.
Yeah, bro. Free drink, all that. Everybody in that hole just having a great time, having a grand old time.
Dude, it was. It looked like it was a good time, but just it's not really my element. But it was still a good time.
No, me. I completely understand, bro. Like I'm a very, very like extrovert type of person. Like I talk to people, but like if I don't feel like talking, bro, or I feel like doing anything, bro, I will lay my ass down.
Absolutely. Like in like
I
short
will
groups
not
and
go,
like
bro.
small group scenarios, like with 2, 3, 4 people, I'm perfectly fine. Like I can like these one-on-one conversations, like I'm perfectly fine. But when it comes to like a giant group and I don't know what it is, but I just like get super fucking awkward in my own bubble. I don't understand it. Like it's so fucking weird. But
I feel like it's something like I like because I'm not gonna lie, like I used to like have that type of like problem too, where I didn't like really like talking to folks like and really like was just being more like an introvert towards myself and everything. But I feel like I had just gotten used to like having like so many people around, and this is like obviously like before like any nerdcore things or anything like that, just like some life shit in general. But like I like it took me a minute to really like get used to that. I feel like it was just something that I had to get used to because I mean, especially since like bro, like I always had like people around like when it comes to family, bro, like with my family and even friends and all that, like bro, when we hang out, we hang out. It'd be a lot of people, so it's like you know, they're gonna make that junk they're gonna make it a big deal every time they're gonna try to, you know. So it's just, like, it was just something that I like, you know, got used to. But like it's very understandable because when there be a lot of people, it does seem a little.
Well,
like,
it's just
hectic,
like what I don't understand, and my family have come to like know this about me, but it's just like online, I'm just like the most wild, like charismatic, just weird personality like ever. But like in public, like I'm just a nice dude. Like I like I'm friendly to everybody, yada yada. In giant group scenarios, like I'm completely like introverted, yada yada yada. If I'm with close friends, like I just turn into like this absolute just deplorable human being. Not like I'm not like anything like that, but it gets wild when I'm with friends. But it's just like there's like multiple different like personalities that you get with me depending on the situation, and it's just, like I never clocked it until somebody called me out on it, and I'm just like, damn. And I don't understand it. Like it's just certain scenarios bring out certain vibe to me. I don't get it, but
yeah, bro, it's facts though. I mean, it's just like it just depends on the people you around, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, like. You put me around like obviously like when I'm with everybody, like I'm high energy, always glad to see everybody, laugh with everybody and everything like that. But like if it's just like me and my dogs, like just me and Luke, like you know, bro, I'll wild out even harder. Like we at a party for real. Like I be having too much fun, bro. I be having too much fun, bro.
And I feel it. It's just
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even say that it's too much fun, only because like I mean we only get to see each other probably like once a year, twice a year. So it's like, you know, it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but like the more that time goes on, you're gonna be like, you know, used to it. But regardless, we always gonna have a good time.
Yeah. And that's one thing that like with what you just said, and it's gonna come in time. Like I find myself like if I'm around certain people for a lot more time and I become more comfortable with them, then you can start slowly seeing that like shift and that change in my personality where it's just like, okay, I'm more comfortable, like I'm more open.
Exactly.
Like, so it's just like, obviously, like I said, this was my first NPC. So I was meeting everybody for most people for the very first time. And a lot of times this is my first like interaction, like direct, like one-on-one conversation with a lot of people. And so obviously I was a little bit just like uncomfortable. I was a little awkward, but I feel like as I become more familiar with these people and have more interactions with these people, it could change. Like who knows? Maybe next year I could be the life of the party. Who knows?
Right? Like you just never know. Bro.
Imagine just me in the middle, just going crazy.
Yeah, in the mix, bro. I promise you, bro. Yeah, bro. It'll be me and you both, bro. We be, bro. I'm telling you.
Me and you are going to be starting me and you are going to be starting up the next Not Like Us next year's NPC party.
No, for real. Yeah. Fat, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
But to continue the conversation, I got two more little questions to bring up for you, and then that'll be all I have for you, and then I'll be sending you on your merry way. But this one comes from a dope, talented, smaller artist in his own right. This comes from Jethro.
Jethro.
Yeah.
Jethro. I know Jethro.
Yeah. He's extremely talented in all facets. I know he produces, mixes, all that stuff. But he was like, and I have to preface this. This is in all caps. He typed this in all caps. He was like, "Ooh,
right,
I
what?
want to know how to get better at that melodic shit. Cause god damn."
Lit, bro. Listen to a lot of good melodic music.
Yeah.
And that's where you're like, man, this shit sounds so fire, bro.
Yeah.
If I could do my own shit, oh, it's over with.
Yeah.
And then that, like, cause Brian gonna lie, like I listen to a lot of melodic shit. Like I listen to a lot of new jazz, like fucking Lunchbox, bro. I love Lunchbox. That nigga is tough. Lunchbox,
Yep.
Talent Where You At, fucking anybody, bro. Like when it comes to the melodic shit, I really like. I listen to a lot of underground artists, you know, like the underground scene and a whole bunch of shit.
Yep.
But like the melodic shit is just like you gotta like that's it's been in this episode like a whole bunch, but you just gotta have a lot of fun with it, bro. But the melodic shit, like that's really where you really get to like having fun, like
Yep.
And especially if you know you sound good and you sing well, like it's a cheat code for those who actually like sing well and like know how to like sing professionally and jump. Like it's a cheat code because you can just have fun with it and just do whatever, like literally,
and it just comes naturally.
All kinds of runs, all kinds of things like that, and then it just comes naturally at one point. You just won't even have to ask that question again. But like honestly, like I ain't gonna lie, like just like bro, like lab it up, bro. Like just throw on some junk you would sing to and just lab, bro. Like write. Freestyle off the dome, punch in, mumble some melodies, and if you rock with it, like you know that, because once you keep practicing it, you'll gradually get better at it, and then, you know, then you're gonna be that guy. You're gonna be that guy or gal. What they do. You know what I'm saying?
So it's pretty much just, and this goes with a lot of things too. Just if you want to learn something, find somebody who does it and take inspiration from them. That's how I've always done things. So it's just like if I want to learn something, I find somebody who's good at it, and I see what they're doing, and then it's like I take it and I put my own twist. I call it the yoink and twist, where it's just like if I see somebody have an idea, like I yoink it, take it for myself, and I put my own spin on it.
Yoink and twist.
Yes, bro. It's the yoink and twist, bro.
Funny.
And there's absolutely no other context that you can use that on. Absolutely no other context.
And twist. That is crazy. That's wild. But nah, bro. I mean, like, not for real. Like, if you got any artists that like influence you, listen to their music. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do your thing. You see how they do their process, or you hear how they do their melodies, or anything like that, or you could tell what type of process they got. You know, take some notes, basically.
Yep.
Really.
That's what I did when I had to do my first verse.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon.
Coming soon, word, bro.
Yeah, I got a verse. I got a verse that's out there in the world somewhere.
Let's go.
That's the only information that I can give. But there is a Dean verse out there, and it might be trash to most people, but I'm very proud of it.
Hey, bro, like
I'm proud of it. At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
I'm about to say, that's you, bro. That's 100% you.
But I got one.
If other people seen it, then I'm already knowing they're rocking with it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Because you got a lot of influence and things like that. Like I wouldn't
say I got a lot of influence.
I'm talking about like you got a lot of influence like around you.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like yeah. So I feel like, bro, the way that you like when you reacting, like you know you listen to music and stuff like that. Like you got a good ear for like good music. You know what I'm saying? So like obviously knowing what's good and what's not. So I feel like you could do something on something, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's what I think I did. But hey,
one day
jury's
I
out.
can probably show you something. For sure.
Oh yeah, no, for real. Hey, early link to your next song, man. I got you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But for real, you let me know. I got you, man. I got you locked and loaded, man. You don't even have to say a word. You just let me know. I mean, you gotta let me know, so you gotta say a word. But you get it regardless. You get it regardless.
Yeah, right. But I feel you.
I got one final question for you, and I feel like I saved the literal best for last here. I was so super excited when somebody asked this to bring this up because I knew that this would lead to a good segment here.
Okay.
This comes from PB and Ray.
PB and Ray, hey, what's up, bro?
He asks, is he better than Ori at basketball?
100,000%, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you, I love Orcadia to death, bro. That's my brother, bro. That's Bronin for real. But bro, or Arcadia, some boo boo trash at that jump, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Now I ain't gonna hold you. Now I'm gonna be real. Because a lot of people have just been saying that he's trash and shit like that. Like I'm gonna be real. He was in the lab. He was cooking in the lab for real. Like I'm talking about like he was giving folks like the daily updates on how he did.
I remember seeing clips. Yep.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like he could cook a little bit. I don't know what happened at the NPC game though. I'm talking about bro. First few shots over the backboard, and after that he didn't get the ball.
It's a difference between missing a shot and absolutely butchering the shot.
Bro, I would, but no. To answer PB and Ray's question, bro, I would spank Ori.
Would you consider yourself good at basketball? Or are you kind of just?
I'm pretty. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty good. I'll say I'm pretty good because I actually used to like play for real. Like, but that was like back in like middle school, high school.
Yep.
I ain't play like actual like basketball, like actual basketball. Probably like maybe like 9th grade, 10th grade.
Yep. I wanted to, but my parents was like, "Oh, like you don't know anything about basketball." Like, I just wanted to play fucking basketball in school, man. Like, what the fuck is it? So I ended up playing tennis. They allowed me to play tennis, but they didn't allow me to play basketball. I don't get it.
Hey, bro, we could get some tennis going, bro. Hey, I know that. Hey, you actually play like you nice for real at tennis?
Yeah, I got like medals and plaques, and I was ranked number 4
bro,
on my team.
Hey, get McGuire, bro. I heard McGuire actually nice at that shit. Get McGuire. Y'all set some shit up next year. Do a tennis match, bro.
Dude, I'm so down. I'd have to get my ass back in shape because I haven't played tennis in like 3 years.
But no, that would be fire though.
Dude, it would
run that shit.
Yeah, fuck the NPC basketball game, man. We need the NPC.
What about the tennis match?
The tennis matches. We
need all that.
McGuire,
we need everything, bro.
McGuire, if you watch this, or if like somebody clips this and posts this on Twitter or whatever, if you see this in any way, shape, or form, let's make it happen. I'm down.
Make it happen,
I'm down.
That would be.
If you're down,
so
let's
fire,
make it happen.
bro.
Let's make it happen.
A nerdcore tennis match. That would be so stupid.
It'd be the most anticlimactic shit because everybody would just be sitting there in silence as me and him are hitting a ball back and forth. It was just
because people be playing with me about my height. Now that's one thing. Now
you're not even that short. I wouldn't even. I met you. I wouldn't even.
Yeah,
dude, what is up with people like and short jokes and making fun of short people?
Everybody's so damn tall.
Mix, you like everybody just. But it's just like I like standing next to you. There was a point where like at the concert, like you were standing right next to me, and I didn't like. I'm just. I guess maybe from my perspective, just me because I'm always just like a bigger dude. I'm bigger than a lot of people, so I don't really think about people being like Nina Hope. If you see Nina, she's short. I consider her short. Yeah. But like somebody like you like average, bro. Like
that's
respectfully,
what I'm saying, bro.
Respectfully. Bro. I don't mean that in a bad way. But
100,000% will take that better than any other thing that I've heard, bro. I'm talking about, bro. Like, I done got called little nigga, all that, bro. Like all that.
That's
like,
crazy.
I'm like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, see, so that's not bad, like at all. I don't get why people think that's short. I will say though, McGuire's a lot fucking taller than I thought he was.
Bro, no, bro. McGuire tall as shit, bro. He tall as hell,
dude. I'll never forget.
Bro, them like I don't know what's up with these niggas, but Divide.
Oh yeah,
like Divide Music, DPS, and a whole lot of niggas is just tall. Like
I remember, I had to meet and greet, or just in general, because there was a couple of times where I ran into DPS. Like I said, I'm a big dude. Like I'm 6'2", 300 pounds. I'm a big dude. Standing next to DPS, it was the only time in my life that I ever felt emasculated. I mean that wholeheartedly.
Bro, DPS is not real, bro. I done seen that nigga like a whole. I seen him like a few times. I wouldn't say a whole lot, but like I seen him a few times. Yeah. But like, bro, that nigga like he like
massive, bro.
Biggest shit. It's like, man,
like it's not even fair.
Shit don't look real. Shit like somehow a cartoon for real. I ain't even gonna lie.
Dude, but yeah, no, and I remember seeing like the concert. The concert of like 2022, I think it was like like this, like they post like the whole thing on like YouTube, and like at the end where they gather everybody on the stage.
Oh yeah. Where?
And I remember Divide was at that one. He didn't perform, but he was there. Yeah. And he was just standing in the back, and you could just see him just tower
tall as hell, bro. He's super tall,
dude.
Divide Music is dumbass tall, like huge.
Like it's just like man, and like I said, I'm a big dude, so it's just like I'm not used to being just like so like short compared to the because where I'm at in the world, like there's not a lot of people who are like there's a couple people obviously who are taller than me, but I'm taller than a lot of people where I'm at. So I'm not used to being just so like little to these people. Like I've never had to like look up to people like physically.
Bro, I'm talking about right. I feel you, bro. Like, bro, I remember at one point in life where I genuinely felt like I was tall, bro. Bro, you want to know how tall I was, bro? I was like 5'7", bro. Like I was 5'7", thinking I was tall because like where I'm from and everything like that. Like not everybody was like dumbass tall or nothing. Like it was maybe a few people that were tall. Yeah. But like around people like my age and stuff like that, I was like a little taller than them, and I'd be like, oh yeah, no, I'm tall, blah 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 blah. Yeah, hell no.
And I was the same way. Like in high school, I was a pretty average dude. Like I wasn't like tall. I wasn't like super short. I was about that same height, like 5'7" ish. But I was also like built like Kevin Durant. I was a twig. Like I had no meat on my bones whatsoever. So I looked completely different. And then all of a sudden, like it's like I woke up the next day and I'm like 6'2", 300 fucking pounds. I'm just like this fucking enormous bear of a man.
That's how fast it'll happen to you, bro. Like,
it's just like, dude, and it's just like, oh, dude, and it's just like, it's crazy. It's crazy because I remember people like would like poke fun because even though I was 5'7", where I'm at is still kind of just below average. It's still like, so it's just like I was kind of just fit. I was kind of just in the middle in the crowd, and people would just say, "Oh, hey, like you can't do this, you can't do." And then one day I just was taught, like I came back to like junior year, and I was like towering over everybody, and dude,
bro, it was during quarantine where I was like, well, like 5'7", and I was like thinking I was tall for real, and I'm like, and then that was like one of the first times where I like actually got clowned for my height because I said I think I'm pretty tall, and niggas was like, how tall are you? So I'm like 5'7". You are not pretty tall, dog. You're average, and I'm like, oh, bet, really? Yeah. All right, bet. Watch after quarantine, blah blah blah.
But hey,
2 inches, but I'm like 5'9".
At least nobody has it as bad as Mix Williams. Nobody has it as bad as him.
Bro.
That dude receives...
Mix really got so much of like height hate for no reason, bro. Mix taller than me.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And because he was literally the last episode that I did this with. We had a conversation about it. And luckily, like the jokes don't bother him, it don't get to him or whatnot. But he's just like for absolute years, like people would just absolutely clown on him, and when he would try to give proof, like video proof of him standing next to Dizzy or whatever, and people's like, people would be like, dude, AI is getting crazy nowadays, and it's just like they just always find creative ways to just justify why Mix Williams is. So and do you know Diablo Venenosa, Callan B's?
Oh yeah.
I think they took like a picture together, the Mix and Dia. And obviously there would be a big height difference because D is short as shit too. Right. But I think it was somebody, I don't remember who, but somebody like photoshopped Mix to be the same fucking.
Oh, that's so fucked up, bro. They do, bro.
They just clown him, bro. They just clown him
so bad for no reason, bro. Because he really like, bro. Ain't he like what, like 5'11"?
Yeah, I think that's what he was saying. I think he said he was like 5'10", 5'11". It's just like.
I wish I was 5'11", bro.
Like, so yeah, but shout out to Mix, man, for being a good sport about the jokes. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Like it's just like for some reason.
Shout out to the short kings though.
I'm not short, but I salute you guys as well.
Facts, short kings.
Shout out to short kings and queens. Don't forget. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Kings and queens.
Yeah, kings and queens. But JHB. Also, wait, I got one more question. I meant to ask this at the beginning, but I completely spaced. So we're gonna completely just interject this here, and then after this, I'll send you on your way. Where did your name come from?
Oh,
I know it's probably the most boring, or like it's probably not the most exciting, but
plain. I swear, plain. Like I was maybe like 8 years old, bro.
Yeah.
And I got an Xbox. I got my own Xbox for the first time. Like my own Xbox, that's mine. Can't touch that Xbox type shit. So I'm like, oh, gamer tag, bro. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like I'm 8 years old, bro. So I'm like, I'm a part. Like I'm like in this like friend group around like 8 where we used to all just play like Terraria and used to call each other like the fucking Terraria clan, and we would all have certain roles and shit.
Got
So
you.
it would be it basically was just acronym, a word that describes you, your favorite number. And my shit was JHB. At first, my shit was JHB Killer 1000. And then
that's like the most gamer tag name I've ever heard.
It's so like, right? Like it's just mad Xbox 360. Like it's just.
Hey, at least you didn't have like the double X's in the front and back.
Oh, right. Yes, bro. My brother had that shit, bro. Like the double X's, yeah, bro. But like, yeah, no, like it was JHB Killer 1000. I ended up getting that account banned somehow. I don't even remember how I did that shit. But I was like 8 years old. I was like 8, 9. I don't know what I was doing, bro. But like, and then after that, I had to make a new one. And then I called myself a boss, bro. Like I called myself a boss, like actually genuinely meaning that I am I feel like a boss for real. Like, because I really felt like, you know what I'm saying? Especially since they banned me and my friends was like, there's a way you could do it. Like get your account back. I was like, fuck all that, bro.
Man, fuck all that. I'm gonna just make my own. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Right. Feeling like Miles or something. Like I'm gonna just do me, bro. And they was like, all right, bet. I changed my shit to JHBBoss 1000, and that shit was crazy.
So when you decided to get into music, you just decided you know what, fuck it, we'll keep
1000 out, bro. Yeah, keep it. Keep it. I mean, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ever since I made the name, like I remember when I first when me and my friends was first talking about that shit.
Yeah,
like they was talking about like how I like one of the coolest names. So I'm as a kid, I'm like, oh yeah, nah. Like my friends think I got one of the coolest names.
Yep.
Just feeling like cool and shit about that. And then like it just carries, like I ain't gonna lie, like JHBBoss, like in general as the name, like to me, like it cherishes a lot, like obviously.
Yeah.
But like, you know, that's like where it came. Just me like being on Xbox, getting my shit banned, and I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna change it up.
Yes, sir.
And since I'm gonna change it up this way, I'm gonna call myself a boss. Like,
yes, sir.
I said, fuck it. I'm just saying.
He the motherfucking boss. But JHB, that's all I have in terms of questions and things to talk about in the stream, or not the stream, the video. So I appreciate you being here. What I normally do at the end of these, I allow the artist or whoever I got on here, take a second, tell us where to find you, tell us what you got working, what you're working on, any future plans, all that stuff. The floor is yours. Hey, promote whatever you want to promote.
This is a very dire moment for me because I don't be dropping. But like I got a lot of shit on the way, bro. I got Loop Week is coming up, so y'all be in tune.
Yes,
me
sir.
And all of my guys are dropping during Loop Week. We got some bangers for y'all. You can find me on Instagram again. Finally, I just got that shit back at jhbboss.wave. You know, I just be posting music. Same thing I be doing on Twitter.
Yep.
Probably like a little on there a little bit more just because I be posting on story and shit like that. But like, you know,
yep.
Sukuna, I got that coming out next Saturday, bro. That's like one of my best songs. I'm gonna be very excited for that because right after that is where I do like, you know, this whole little run thing that I had planned.
Yeah, sure.
A while back, but you know, we finna execute right now, and I'm finna show these folks what's up. You know what I'm saying? And
yes, sir.
You know, that's pretty much it, bro. I got that in the works, and then I got an EP in the works.
Oh, let's go. We eating.
Yeah, I got a EP in the works with a whole bunch of like great artists on there.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fire verses, fire beats, all that. Like I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be amazing. Like I can't wait, bro. I'm finna have so much fun. Like the next few months. Finna be so fun, and we just gonna keep carrying it on. So I mean, yeah, you can find me everywhere at JHBBoss, like everywhere else at JHBBoss, like my Apple Music, Spotify, anything.
Yes, sir.
So just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yep. And for to make things easier for you, all of his links will be down in the description below. You just gotta go click the shits. His YouTube, his Spotify, all of those will be in the description. Go run it up. JHB is extremely fucking talented, so if you guys go run up all of his music, go run up all of his features, and then when you guys do that, go run everything back a second time because I fucking said so. And if you don't, just know that I'm in your walls, and I will find you. I will find you if you don't. So JHB, I appreciate you being again a part of this, and I hope you enjoyed your time here.
Bro, 100%, bro.
Who knows? Maybe
fire. I genuinely enjoyed this for real.
Maybe a part two, maybe at some point.
I'll run it. I was about to say we can run it back. I'm dead serious. That would be fun, bro. For real.
Hell yeah,
I really
dude.
appreciate for having me for real.
No, of course, man. Like I said, I want to use this like Peep Lounge to kind of give a spotlight to bigger and smaller artists alike. I don't care if you have one sub, 100, 500, 1,000, 100,000. I don't care if you're dope. I want to have you on here and just chat that shit up, man. It's at the end of the day, man. I'm just trying to have fun with it, man. I'm just trying to have fun with it. Like that's what we were prefacing earlier. I'm having fun with it.
Yeah. Big shout out Dean, bro, for real. Like
I appreciate
a lot of people don't even be doing this in the community for real. And like, you know, just having the time and having the interest to do this is very, very fire, bro. Like, cause this type of stuff in the community is needed for these type, like for the artists and everything like that.
I appreciate
just so we could dive deep into, you know, the characters of these artists and things like that. Like, you know, fire.
And that was the point of it, because it's like a lot of people like for example, a lot of people might have known of JHB, but they might not have known much about the person of JHB, of how their brain works, how they approach things, them as like as a person. They know him as a musician, but it's just I want to build that connection. I want to build that connection between people. But so again, I appreciate you for willing to be a part of this, guys. Let me know who would you guys want to see. Any other members of Loop that you guys want to see a part of this? Let me know. I'll try to make it happen. Let me know down in the comments who you guys want to see a part, or for me to attempt. Because I'm not gonna lie, there's some people in Nerdcore who be impossible to get a hold of. I'm not pointing out certain people. I'm not busy mind. So I'll do my best to get who you guys want to see on here, but I can't promise anything. But like I said, go run up all the JHB stuff. Like I said, he's super talented. Go run it up. Go check out all of his music. Go check out all of his features. He's featured on a shit ton of stuff. Just go check him out, man. He's a dope musician and an even doper person. So go check him out. Go check him out for real.
Check it out and stay tuned, bro. We got a lot coming, bro. I'm telling you, stay on the look.
Yes, sir. Next Saturday. Don't forget about it. But with that being said, shout out to JHB. I appreciate you guys all for being here. Make sure you guys are staying safe, taking care of yourself. Tell a loved one that you love them, because at the end of the day, you just never know. And I shall see you guys in the next episode. Peace.